going live. Woohoo. There we go. Now I'm just going to make sure that I can see it on my Facebook over here. And I can. Awesome. We are off and running. Now to get it to share on my tablet. And I'll tell you, as you can see by my description, I'm going to be sketching Kristopher Brannon today. For those of you not in the know, Kristopher Brannon is known as that Sonics guy. And he was the ultimate Sonics fan, a super fan. And he would go to events, dress in his favorite Sonics jersey and gear, here we go. This should connect. Bang. And on the right here, this image is reversed because I wanted him to be holding out his right hand. So the sign is backwards. Let me go to this level. Here's my art. And I'm going to, I've already drawn a sketch of my friend Mark Brill doing a caricature of someone in the audience. I'm doing a variety of little sketches like this to be used in a piece of artwork where several items are going to be found. And I'm going to put this scene and located at Tolson's Plaza. And it would appear that I still haven't quite figured out the right way of doing this. So that what I'm drawing now, Kristopher is a big, tall man, and it would look like that I have not created enough space here, so I'm going to have to make him a little taller in this sketch. Chris was a wonderful guy, and he passed away recently. And the whole town was devastated. Chris was at every public event that he always managed to make a showing. Now, normally his hand would be pointing at the sign, but if his hand wasn't pointing at the sign like that, it was outreach to other people who were, people just loved him. They were always coming up and shaking his hand. And so I want to show him with his hand out. I'll just select his hand here and drew it a little too big, so I'll make it smaller. Chris was well known for having this fairly large, nice natural afro. I'm taking a moment to pause because I need to make sure that I'm responding to any comments that are popping up in my feed. I've got 2 viewers. Oh, there's Bucky. Hi, Bucky. Now, yesterday I was in a group called Epic Sketch Time. And I had figured out then how to make it so that when I'm drawing, you could see me actually enlarge and reduce the image. But apparently you have to have it set up a certain way ahead of time. And I thought I did for this time as well, but I'm doing something I didn't do before, which is I have a split screen that you guys can't see, but it's showing me a reference to Kristopher because I want to make sure he had such a friendly, wonderful face. I knew him for, how long have I known Kristopher? I think I met Kristopher back in 2008. So I'm going to do his shoes. He wore these white sneakers with there might have been actual, they had a green tongue and yellow shoelaces, and they were white. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do him in his yellow outfit or his white outfit. And I'm thinking I'm going to go for his yellow outfit. And I'm going to have to get myself a logo reference for his shirt. He had a couple different signs, and one was SOS, which was Save Our Sonics, and the other one was Bring Back Our Sonics. Now I'm using this sign, the Save Our Sonics, because I think it's going to be easier for me to letter in the long run. See if I get my lettering just so. Oh, that's A is definitely too big. Well, what I'll do is I'll just do the work on this one word. The A, the V, and the E are too big, but I'll go ahead and make them that too big size. Go in here and grab just those three letters and then shrink them to match this space. There we go. That's working. Just doing a rough sketch for now. I'm not going to put any more detail in than this because I'm going to be doing several rough sketches, and I want to have final placement of these rough sketches into the final image before I go in and do the lines, because I want the line weights to be consistent. And I'm also trying to decide whether or not to do my lines with a nice even line that would look like it was done with a mechanical pen, which might be the way to go, or to go a little thick thin with my brush. Which would give it a more organic feel. But if these images are small, the consistent line weight might be the better way to go. And I've got a style for each of those. Now, one of the things that Chris did was he always had an afro comb in his hair. And it was bright yellow and matched his outfit, which was also yellow and green and white were the team colors, and they were his colors. Now, one of the things I'm doing is I'm making sure that there is a nice opaque white line going all the way around this figure. Or pardon me, not white, but I want to make sure that there's a nice solid figure or a solid line without any little tiny gaps. Like there might be a gap there and there might be a gap here. This way, I might be able to come back later and do a background fill. Oh, see, there's a gap, and just drop in colors. But if there's a little tiny gap anywhere and I try to do a drop color, like I might want to just put in white behind this entire figure so that when he's overlapping with another figure. Okay, that looks pretty good. His arm on the left still came out kind of big. And he might be leaning over too much, but I might include somebody else embracing him or reaching for him. So I'm going to take this arm and make it a little smaller. There we go. Okay, that looks better. It doesn't look like he's falling over because he had a huge arm. Now I might just take him entirely and change him around, and I might make this leg here and select it and alter it a little bit. There we go. I'm liking that. So that's going to be my drawing of my sketch of Kristopher Brannon for today. Now, if you would like to be in this jigsaw puzzle, well, I'm working on people that have had art projects that they did in Tolson's Plaza. So if you were involved in Iron Artist or did an art project, and I'm just going to put a bunch of my friends in there already, and I think most of you know who you're going to be, and you might be surprised, but I definitely know who I'm going to draw later on. So far, Mark Brill's made the cut, though at least I got him in a sketch, and of course, Chris Brannon. And I need to make some phone calls because I want to include some other people, and I want to have maybe some resource photos that they've sent of events that they've done. Anyway, that's my drawing for today. I hope you guys liked it.